Hey, the Sabbath day, they speak not to the law and the testimony. This cause we rest, we relax, and we get in the squares. He said keep the Sabbath, he meant it for real. No buying, no selling it what it is.
Sabbath day, sanctified for rest. Isaiah 58 to 9, the flesh. It's been a busy week, it's time to refresh, yeah.
Secular labor is hard. See, bet with my name in this call. Man, I've been waiting for this all week.
Good for the body and soul, yeah, we need it. Exodus 20 is law that we keep it. Trying to get bled like a brother with sneezing, not you.
Sabbath day, we don't barter or labor. Sabbath day, we go hard for the Savior. Sabbath day, he said, remember to keep it holy, holy. Sundown on Friday begins Sabbath day. Malachi 3 and 6, it don't change. Pastor Cain, precept with scripture, now he can't show me. Get a little rest and I lay with the ox. Spirit refresh every single Shabbat. Biblical lesson, we feeding the flock. Equip with precept, let go teach on the block. Sign, yeah, that's our covenant. Pastor lied, said it was Sunday. Ask for tithes, collecting your money. Grab the Bible, Exodus 20. Christ changed the day to Sunday, funny. Isaiah 8 and 20. Christ changed the day to Sunday, funny. Isaiah 8 and 20. Remember. We rest, we relax, and we get it.
Maccabee! Maccabee! What do we fight for? Our lives and our law. What else? Our people in our sanctuary. No surrender. No retreat. No surrender. No retreat. Who's the king? Christ. Who's the king? Christ. That's right. That's right.
Is giving up. And we have a big issue by giving up. We have a big issue by giving up to the Most High. And the reason why, because we want control or we got the lack of faith in the Most High. Let me start at Hebrews 11, verse 6. And how we believe in the Most High, we believe in the Most High like he a theory or something. We believe him like he a theory, like we just speak about him, we say this, we gonna do this and do that. But when we get into an issue, man, the Most High out the door. The faith out the door. So only way how we can give up, man, we gotta have faith. And I want to say this too, and we can't do nothing without God. We can't. We just can't. Read verse 6.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 11 and verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him.
It said what?
Without faith, it is impossible to please him.
So without faith, it is impossible to please him, to please him. So we can't please the Most High if we don't have faith. Keep going.
For he that cometh to God must believe that he is.
So he said, for he that cometh to God must believe that he is. Keep going.
And that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
He said, and that he is the rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So we got to have, to come to the Most High, we got to have faith. So for us to give up to the Most High, we got to have faith. Man, because really, by us just giving up, man, we cannot do nothing without the Most High. They think about it, all the situations that we was in, all the problems. Every time we try to fix it, guess what we do? It just go right down. It make it worse. So we gotta have faith to want to give up. Give me a Luke 9 in the NLT. I was true when Christ said it. It was funny to me, man. At verse 21. Start at verse 21. And this is how we act too. Start at verse 21 in the NLT. All right.
The book of Luke, chapter 9, verse 21, NLT. Jesus warned his disciples not to tell anyone who he was.
Go right quick. Now go down. I mean Mark now. I'm tripping. I said Luke now. Verse 21. All right, read that.
The book of Mark, chapter 9, and verse 21, NLT. How long has this been happening? Jesus asked the boy's father.
He said, how long has this been happening? Jesus asked the boy's father. Keep going.
He replied, since he was a little boy. The Spirit often throws him into the fire or into water, trying to kill him. Have mercy on us and help us if he can.
That's the problem right there. What did y'all get that? What's the problem in this verse right here? If you can. So when we go, before it was giving up, sometimes we have a lot of ifs and what ifs. We'll say, what if this go this way? What if she don't say this? What if he don't do this? What if I don't do this? If I do this, if I give up, is it gonna crumble? We have a lot of what ifs. And that will make us, that's why it's so hard for us to give up to the Most High, to surrender. So he said, if you can. Go what Christ said.
Verse 23. What do you mean if I can?
He said, what do you mean if I can?
Jesus asked, anything is possible if a person believes.
So he said, anything is possible if a person believes. So what I was just saying, we believe in God as a theory when it's all good. When it's all good, but when something happen bad, guess what we do? Man, God is out the door, so guess what? I'm going to depend on my own actions to fix it. And guess what? And you playing all these what ifs in your head, hoping like, okay, if I surrender, if I do give up, man, would it go my way? Would it protect me how I feel? Like you just got all these what ifs. So it said, what do you mean if I can? And what did it say again?
What do you mean if I can? Jesus asked. Anything is possible if a person believes.
Guess what? If we just have faith in the Most High that he can help us, protect us in the situation, even if it don't go our way, can we still have that faith? Because like we do much speak, we talk loud, we boast about it, we boast about God, we do all this stuff, but when the stuff come around, all them what ifs coming out our head. Christ said, if I can, he said, Jesus asked, anything is possible if a person believes. So do we have faith to give up? Because we gotta get the theory of God out of our head, man. Actually believe in Him. Because guess what? I'm getting to this. When something go wrong, guess what I do? I don't just go to the Father. I try to seek counsel and try to find out, try to fix it. But the main thing is what? Go to the Father. Go to the Father, and then He probably get a brother or sister to tell you like, hey, do this right. So we got to get that theory of God out of our head and actually believe Him. Give me
Get verse 24?
No, don't get no. Okay. I just want that if I can. Okay. Give me Matthew 11. Verse 28. All right, read that. We gotta give up. How many times you try to fix your problem? All the time. All the time. If something just happened right now, I'm talking about me, God forbid, if something just happened right now, I'm gonna try to fix it myself first. I would not go to the Father. I got a lot of what ifs. The what ifs that start kicking in so quick. Like, what if I do this? What if she? What if he? And all that type of stuff. It kick in so quick, man. You be like, man, I gotta fix this. But really, when you try to put your hand to it, man, everything just crumbled and got worse. So we gotta get that theory of God out of our head, y'all.
Sometimes I even felt like I don't want to bother the Most High with this.
See, that's what it is right there. We trying to think how God feel about us. God, all the way. We got to give up everything. He said, He giving us an invite. He said, "Come unto me, all ye labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Who believe that? All right. We say that. Know what I'm saying? We gotta get that. We gotta get that theory of God out of our head, because, but actually do it to this day. So it said, "Come unto me, all ye that labor." Cause I'm gonna be real. By my actions, I struggle with that verse right there, all the time. Man, I gotta get out. I gotta get out of this situation real quick. I gotta fix it. I need to turn to a mechanic, a construction worker. Man, when we been in construction workers, we building the houses on a shady ground, a foundation of weakness, on sand. So it said, "Come unto me, all ye what?
Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest."
Guess what? You got issues, I got issues, we got problems, He said, "Come to me." He inviting us to come to him. He ain't telling us to fix it. Only thing we got to do is what? Just keep the commandments of God and have the faith in Christ. So it said, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy" what?
And are heavy laden, and I will give you rest.
He said what?
And I will give you rest.
Keep going.
Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart.
He telling how he operate. He said he lowly, he meek. He said, "And you what?"
And learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart.
See, this is the character of the Most High and Christ. He telling how he operate. He said, "Learn of me." He said, "I am meek, lowly in heart, and what?
And ye shall find rest unto your souls."
Man, we could bring this out every week. I bet we won't go about it. All right.
Just a quick comment, testimony on myself. You know, I don't like being uncomfortable, you know, which I'm sure a lot of people can, yeah. And I remember, I don't like to be uncomfortable, Ezra. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. God. Hey, all praises, man. Yeah, I don't like to be uncomfortable. So, and I remember my Naha brought out a couple weeks back that don't nobody like to suffer, but we gotta go through some suffering. So that's all I want to say.
So crazy when man I said about the suffering, like, we ain't gonna go without it. We gonna go through some stuff. We gonna keep on going through stuff, man. But when we go through it, we gotta really surrender. We just gotta give it up. We just got to give it up. Because guess what? We can't do nothing. Read verse 29.
Verse 29. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me.
He said, "Take my yoke upon you and learn of me." Keep going.
For I am meek and lowly in heart.
He said, "For I am meek and lowly in heart." Keep going.
And ye shall find rest unto your souls.
And ye shall find rest unto your souls. Keep going.
For my yoke is easy.
He said, "For my yoke is easy.
And my burden is light."
I want to believe this by my actions. I could copy and paste this precept and send it to everybody in here. Ain't nobody gonna resort to it. But we don't apply it. The person that sent it not applying it. So man, we gotta apply this. We gotta put this out. We gotta put this in our mind, man. Like, it just surrender, give up. For us to give up, we gotta believe in him that he gonna fight for us. Hey, give me Psalm 55:22. I read that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 55 and verse 2. 22, Salaki. Cast thy burden upon the Lord.
He said what?
Cast thy burden upon the Lord.
That's another invitation. He said, "Cast thy burden upon the Lord." Keep going.
And he shall sustain thee.
He said, "He shall sustain thee." My bad.
Listen.
He said, "Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee." And what?
He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved.
He said, he should never suffer the righteous to be moved. Now, I'm not saying unrighteous, but if we keep the commandments of God, guess what? The Most High got our back. Keeping our hands from iniquity. So it said, cast our problems upon him. He said, and he shall what?
And he shall never suffer the righteous to be moved.
Whoever gave up before to the Most High? Whenever you gave up to the Most High, guess what happened? You got peace. A burden, a whole load just come up off you. And then you probably thinking like, man, I'm finding this stuff out or going through this, man, I'm finna probably react like this and all that. But when you just surrender the Most High, he got the angels with you. So it said, cast our burden upon the Lord and he shall sustain thee. He ain't gonna leave you out there in the open if you keep the commandments of God. Finish, start from the top.
Verse 22, cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved.
All right, go to 2 Chronicles 20 in the NLT. It's going to be a little read right here. 10. Start at verse 1. Verse 1. I read it.
The book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 20 and verse 1. It came to pass
I want to start out with this too. They think about when our issues is battles. It's a battle. It's a battle. Let's put our issues on our mind and look at it. It's a war. But in this battle, in this war, the Most High just wants you to be still. He don't want you to put no finger to it. He don't want you to say nothing. He don't want you to try to fix it. Man, just be still. Man, problems be so tough sometimes. You be like, woo, I gotta do something. I gotta say something. Man, I gotta say something. But the Most High trying to get something out of us, y'all. He trying to get something out of us, y'all. But man, when problems come, man, look at it as a battle and the Most High got it. 2 Chronicles 20, verse 1.
The book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 20 and verse 1. It came to pass after this also, that the children of Moab...
What you reading, King? Hey, it's a lot of reading. Els, you want to read it for me?
Y'all, you want the NLT?
Well, can you read it?
All right, 2 Chronicles chapter 20, verse 1 in the NLT. After this, the armies of the Moabites, Ammonites, and some of the Meunites declared war on Jehoshaphat.
So they declare a war on Jehoshaphat. Keep going.
Messengers came and told Jehoshaphat, a vast army from Edom is marching against you from beyond the Dead Sea.
A messenger came to Jehoshaphat, a vast army from Edom is marching against you from where? From where?
They are already from beyond the Dead Sea.
Keep going.
They are already at Hazazon Tamar. This was another name for En-Gedi.
Keep going.
Jehoshaphat was terrified by this news.
Do we be terrified when issues come up? Friends start kicking in. Man, we panicking, sweating. Man, about to pass out. Well, sometimes when you hear some terrified news, you ready to jack. You ready to put some lights out. So it said Jehoshaphat was terrified by this news and what?
And begged the Lord for guidance.
You see what he did? Even though he was terrified, he didn't try to fix it. He went to the Most High. He said, and begged the Lord for guidance. We got to beg to the Most High for guidance when it get hard. He said, cast his burdens on him. Cast his burdens on him. He inviting us over there to him. When he knocking at the door, we going to let him in? So it said Jehoshaphat was terrified by this news and begged the Lord for guidance. Keep going.
He also ordered everyone in Judah to begin fasting.
See, he wasn't doing his own thing. He said he also ordered everyone in Judah to begin fasting. Keep going.
So people from all the towns of Judah came to Jerusalem to seek the Lord's help.
He said, so people from all the towns of Judah came to Jerusalem to seek the Lord's help. They ain't going by to do their own thing. Guess what? They ain't going by picking up swords and all that, get ready for war. They went to the Most High. They begged for guidance from the Most High and seek help from the Most High. Keep going.
Verse 5, Jehoshaphat stood before the community of Judah and Jerusalem in front of the new courtyard at the temple of the Lord. He prayed, O Lord, God of our ancestors.
So he prayed to the Most High God. Keep going.
You alone are the God who is in heaven.
Giving his glory. Keep going.
You are ruler of all the kingdoms of the earth.
Still giving his glory. Keep going.
You are powerful and mighty.
He said, you are powerful and mighty. Keep going.
No one can stand against you.
He said, no one can stand against you.
Oh, our God, did you not drive out those who lived in this land when your people Israel arrived?
So let me ask you all this. Can our problems that we war with can face up to the Most High? No. No. We got to believe that, though. Even when we going through, it's like, man, when we going through stuff, sometimes our belief just leave. Yeah. It just leave. Dude, can we stay put to the Most High God? I'm talking to myself. Keep going.
Make not haste in time of trouble. And did you not give this land forever to the descendants of your friend Abraham?
So he said, you talking about Abraham, his friend. Keep going.
Your people settled here and built this temple to honor your name.
Keep going.
They said, whenever we are faced with any calamity, such as war, plague, or famine, we can come to stand in your presence before this temple where your name is honored.
Is we honor the Most High with our lips, or is we showing by action? Because he just said right here, he said, what did he say? He said, they said whenever we are faced with any calamity, such as war, plague, or famine, we come to stand in your presence before this temple. What?
Where your name is honored.
So can we go to the Most High with our issues? Is we comfortable to say, I give up, you got it, Father? We should, but it's easy to say. It is easy to say.
No, we're not.
But it's so hard when you just going through something, man, because you want to just get out of it so quick. You want to say it on the mic? This on the mic. Because we got people watching.
Well, if it, a lot of us, most of us, we feel comfortable when things going our way. That's when we depend on him. Well, we praise him and acknowledge his the things that he bring us out of. But when we uncertain, that's when it kick in the most.
Yeah, that's why I say, man, we believe in God in the theory. Because when everything good, I can praise God all day. But when chaos comes, he's like, man, no, I'm finna try to do something. Finish it out.
Job said, can we not accept the evil too?
You want to get it?
Go on, Ken, we can.
Mm-hmm.
Is it 2 or 3? Oh, yeah. We can go and get an NLT, Job 2 and 10.
You want me to read it for you, Ezra? You hear me?
I can read it. The book of Job, chapter 2, verse 10. But Job replied, you talk like a foolish woman. Should not we accept only good things from the Should not we accept only good things from the hand of God and never anything bad? So in all this, Job said nothing wrong.
So you see that? So right there in what we read, Job rebuking his wife, right? Because in the verse prior, she was talking about, are you still trying to maintain your integrity to God? Just curse him and die, right? When they were going through tribulation and anguish, right? When it seemed like Job on the surface was being punished by the Most High. But in verse 10, we see here in Job's reply, he said, you talk like a foolish woman. Should we accept only good things from the hand of God and never anything bad? So in all this, it was rendered that Job said nothing wrong, right? We must suffer. It's a requirement.
Yeah, we can't avoid it. Issues gonna come. All right, let's go back. I started, you started weekend. In verse 9.
Second Chronicles chapter 20, verse 9, picking up at verse 9 in the NLT. They said, whenever we are faced with any calamity such as war, plague, or famine, we can come to stand in your presence before this temple where your name is honored. We can cry out to you to save us, and you will hear us and rescue us.
See, the most I want to see us do this. When we going through anything, when we battling with the stuff that we dealing with, he want us to go right to him. Keep going.
Verse 10, and now see what the armies of Ammon, Moab, and Mount Seir are doing. You would not let our ancestors invade those nations when Israel left Egypt. So they went around them and did not destroy them.
So Israel, when they ain't invade them, they went around them. They ain't even touch them. Keep going.
Now see how they reward us.
Now see how they reward us. Keep going.
For they have come to throw us out of your land, which you gave us as an inheritance. Oh, our God, won't you stop them? We are powerless against this mighty army that is about to attack us.
Man, who is strong to battle your problems? Bruh, if we reacting, we saying we strong. When we trying to fix it, we saying we strong. But he said, man, but we got to understand we powerless. We don't have no type of strength or control. So it said, we are powerless, my bad. Keep going.
A little powerless there.
Yeah, I'm powerless.
Oh, bro, me too. We are powerless against this mighty army that is about to attack us.
Guess what? Our problems gonna keep on attacking, man. It's gonna keep on attacking, but we gotta give up and say, man, I don't got no strength. I can't do nothing. Keep going.
We do not know what to do.
This is what we gotta get to this point too. By giving up, that means you don't know what to do. I depend fully on the Most High God. See, we some real smart people for our own issues, man. We will try to fix everything. Smart. No, we smart. But we need to admit that we dumb, though. That we don't got no strength. Keep going.
But we are looking to you for help.
See, that's what we got to do. We got to look for him for help. Not my own strength, not my brother's strength, not my sister's strength. Man, we got to look for him for help. Keep going.
Verse 13, as all the men of Judah stood before the Lord with their little ones, wives, and children, the Spirit of the Lord came upon one of the men.
See, this wasn't going to happen. And I witnessed this through a brother right here. From an issue or something, man, the Spirit of the Lord came upon who?
The Spirit of the Lord came upon one of the men standing there. His name was Jehaziel, son of Zechariah, son of Benaiah, son of Jael, son of Mattaniah, a Levite who was a descendant of Asaph.
So the Spirit came on Jehaziel. I don't know how to say his name. Jehaziel. Yeah. Yeah. Jehaziel. Yeah. The Spirit came on him. And what did he say?
Verse 15, he said, listen, all you people of Judah and Jerusalem, listen, King Jehoshaphat. This is what the Lord says. Do not be afraid.
He said, do not be afraid. Keep going.
Don't be discouraged by this mighty army.
He said, don't be discouraged of this mighty army. Don't be afraid of your issues. Don't be discouraged of your issues that you're battling with. Keep going.
For the battle is not yours.
He said what?
For the battle is not yours, but God's.
See, we can look at our issue as a battle. But guess what? Even though we going through stuff, it ain't our battle. It said, for the battle is not yours, but who?
But God's.
But God's. It belongs to him. That is giving up. That is surrendering. Giving him all the power. Keep going.
Tomorrow, march out against them. You will find them coming up through the ascent of Ziz at the end of the valley that opens into the wilderness of Jeruel. But you will not even need to fight.
What did it say again?
But you will not even need to fight.
He telling us, man, we don't need to fight if the battle is the Most High. Yeah, we got issues, but it don't belong to us. It said, but you would not even need to fight. Keep going.
Take your positions.
It said, take your positions.
Then stand still and watch
Then stand still and watch. Keep going.
the Lord's victory.
That's all we got to do. Stand still and watch. Man, we got to do nothing, man. Keep going.
He is with you, O people of Judah and Jerusalem.
Man, we got to believe this. We got to believe this, y'all. We got to believe that the Most High going to fight for us. Keep going.
Do not be afraid or discouraged.
Man, Jahaziel had the Spirit on. The Most High, he just ain't going to leave us by ourselves, especially we keep the commandments of God. He gonna use a brother or a sister to, hey, man, that's his fight. Keep going.
Go out against them tomorrow, for the Lord is with you.
He said, go on and go out there. Y'all don't got to fight. Y'all don't got to lift a finger. He said, man, and stand still and watch the Lord's victory. He said, go out there against them. Keep going.
Verse 18. Then King Jehoshaphat bowed low with his face to the ground.
See, when our issues come, pride come in too, y'all. When we got contention going on, it's pride be there. While we have issues, guess what we got to do? We got to stay low. We got to stay low. Keep going.
And all the people of Judah and Jerusalem did the same, worshiping the Lord.
Worshiping the Most High God. Keep going.
Then the Levites from the clans of Kohath and Korah stood to praise the Lord.
So guess what? They started singing. They started praising the Most High. Keep going.
The God of Israel, with a very loud shout.
With a very loud shout, man. While we going through stuff, I know it's hard. Well, we gotta praise the Most High God, y'all. Keep going.
Verse 20. Early the next morning, the army of Judah went out into the wilderness of Tekoa. On the way, Jehoshaphat stopped and said, listen to me, all you people of Judah and Jerusalem. Believe in the Lord your God.
See, by him surrendering, and he gave up, what it sound like what he's saying? What it sound like what he got from the Most High? Strength. He got strength. He said, Jehoshaphat stopped and said, listen to me, all you people of Judah. What?
Believe in the Lord your God.
He said, believe. Keep going.
And you will be able to stand firm.
He said, if you believe in the Most High God, guess what? You'll be able to stand firm. You won't be moved, like I always bring out. Keep going.
Believe in his prophets.
He said, believe in his prophets.
And you will succeed.
And you will succeed. Who prophesied about them that you don't got to fight? In this chapter. Yeah, right. So believe what the Most High brought their spirit on Jah. I don't know how to say it now, man. Yeah. Yeah, J-Rod. Jahaz. It said, and you will succeed. Keep going.
Verse 21. After consulting the people, the king appointed singers to walk ahead of the army, singing to the Lord and praising him for his holy splendor.
Keep going.
This is what they sang. Give thanks to the Lord.
He said, give thanks to the Lord. Keep
his
going.
faithful love endures forever.
His faithful love endures forever. Keep going.
At the very moment they began to sing.
He said, at the very moment that they began to sing, guess what happened? Keep going.
And give praise. The Lord caused the armies of Ammon, Moab, and Mount Seir to start fighting among themselves.
And by Jehoshaphat giving up and brought the people to give up too, man, the Most High made all these nations to start fighting against each other. They were trying to fight Jehoshaphat. Man, the Most High, he can work for us, y'all. We just give up. He can pull us out a lot of stuff, man. You be seeing stuff like, man, I can't even explain it. I'm just gonna say it like that. Keep going.
Verse 23. The armies of Moab and Ammon turned against their allies from Mount Seir.
Who they supposed to fight at first? Israel. Yeah, it's Israel. Jehoshaphat. But when Jehoshaphat gave in, Man, the Most High turn all these folks against each other. Keep going.
I'm going to read verse 23 from the top. The armies of Moab and Ammon turned against their allies from Mount Seir and killed every one of them.
Killed every one of them. They ain't had to lift a finger. Keep going.
After they had destroyed the army of Seir, they began attacking each other.
When they destroyed Mount Seir, the army of Seir, they started fighting each other, Moab and Ammon. Keep going.
So when the army of Judah arrived at the lookout point in the wilderness, all they saw were dead bodies lying on the ground, as far as they could see. Not a single one of the enemy had escaped.
I'm talking about all of them died. All the problems gone because just giving up.
Damn.
And then it's so crazy. Keep going.
King Jehoshaphat and his men went out to gather the plunder.
They went to gather the plunder. They went to go get a lot of stuff out there. All of it. Keep going.
They found vast amounts of equipment.
Man, it was so much stuff they had. I'm just going to go on and jump the gun. It was so much stuff out there, they had to take 3 days to get what they want. That's how much out there. Just by just giving up. See, we make our life hard because we not giving up. Man, balance just, man, going through these issues, man, we do not give up. We want to fix it. We want to draw it out, put it on the map, all that type. We want to do all that type of stuff, y'all. But when we do these things, man, it don't be pretty.
Mm-hmm. See, it's been instilled in us. We've been encouraged by the world to never give up.
Right.
Never give in. That's the devil.
That's the devil right
it's
there.
It's actually the opposite with the Most High.
But
you should give up.
Yeah.
You ought to give up.
You ought to, because the strength that you got, it's just going to make it worse. No, it's your strength. Yeah. It's your strength. It's your strength. It's your strength. Your strength just ain't good enough.
They pushed it. Oh, here comes Tim.
All right, read that.
No, I was just going to say. Ezra. Nah, no semantics, no clubhouse, no clubhouse. Now look, when you say give up, some people might get simple and be like, man, you know what? I'm giving up on life and this, that, and the third. Give some clarification on that. When you say give up give it up and give it over to the Most High.
What we saying give up mean, well, he surrendered to the Most High. He gave his promise to the Most High. That's what you need to give up on. Yeah. We gotta give up our issues, man, to the Most High. Even though we get uncomfortable, man, it don't feel good going through stuff. It don't. But while we going through it, can we give it to the Father? And I'm gonna be real. This is my lesson all week. Every day. But the Most High just put it out there in broad, like for I can see it. Man. Keep going.
They found vast amounts of equipment, clothing, and other valuables, more than they could carry.
Man, they couldn't even carry it. Keep going.
There was so much plunder that it took them 3 days just to collect it all.
Man, it was so much that it took 3 days just by just giving up. Blessing. Man, I'm telling you, blessing just overflowing. Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Verse 26, on the 4th day, they gathered in the valley of blessing, which got its name that day because the people praised and thanked the Lord there.
So I think it's in the King James. I forgot what it say. It's like a long word, but that word means blessing.
We need to find that mother.
Man, Baraka.
Barakatah. No, Baraka.
It finished it out.
Which got its name that day because the people praised and thanked the Lord there. It is still called the Valley of Blessing today.
Still called the Valley of Blessing today, just by a king surrendering, giving up. Keep going.
Then all the men returned to Jerusalem, with Jehoshaphat leading them, overjoyed that the Lord had given them victory.
You see how he just gave up? Man, that bird just, man, the Most High fought for him, and that bird just came about for him. Now he overjoyed. Now he ain't in distress. Now he ain't terrified.
Just a moment ago, they thought they were going to be annihilated.
Yeah. But guess what? He overjoyed. That's how it be. Keep going.
Overjoyed that the Lord had given them victory over their enemies, they marched into Jerusalem to the music of harps, lyres, and trumpets, and they proceeded to the temple of the Lord. When all the surrounding kingdoms heard that the Lord himself had fought against the enemies of Israel, the fear of God came over them.
He said, so man, the other kingdoms, they were like, man, they found out that the Most High fight for Israel by himself. Man, the other kingdoms, they had fear against him. Now give me, you can finish it out.
So Jehoshaphat's kingdom was at peace, for his God had given him rest on every side.
He said, Jehoshaphat kingdom was at peace, for his God had given him rest on every side. Who want that rest on every side? Man, I do.
He said we endure, we're going to have 7 orders of rest.
Man, woo. But what he's showing right here, we can get it now. But man, we gotta put our pride to the side, just give up. My last scripture, give me Psalm 34:17. I know, man, I'll be quoting this a lot right here.
The book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 17. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and deliver them out of all their troubles.
It said what? Read
the
it.
righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and deliver them out of all their troubles.
So he hear the righteous cry. He hear the righteous cry, and what? And the Lord hear it and deliver them out of all their troubles. Keep going.
The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit.
Of a contrite spirit, a crushed spirit. Man, guess what? We all broken. But if we know we broken and we messed up, we might well just give up to the Most High. We can't do nothing. Now y'all.
All praise to the Most High. That was heavy, man. That was heavy. I hope everybody ate with their spots. Oh, no, I'm just joking. I mean, that's another take. That was enough to take and just go home. All praise through the Spirit of the Most High did well, man. All praise, man. We don't know much, man. We really have to give it over to the Most High. I'm going to open up with Isaiah 45 when you're ready, Ezra. But all praise to the Most High. The title of the lesson is to give up. Just give it over to the Most High. Give it over. All right, Isaiah 45. Let's start there. Let's read verse 9.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 9.
Uh-huh.
Woe unto him that striveth with his maker.
It says, woe unto him that striveth with his maker. That's what we doing in essence when we don't yield, when we don't surrender, when we don't give over our issues and our problems to the Most High. We receiving woe, which is destruction. Like, that's why we had this turmoil within us and stuff like that. All of us know how they feel. When you wrestling with the Most High on what he telling you to do, there's turmoil. There's no peace. There's chaos inside of you, right? Go ahead, read on.
Let the potsherds strive with the potsherds of the earth.
Let the potsherds strive with the potsherds of the earth. Go ahead.
Shall the clay say unto him that fashioned it?
It said, shall the clay say unto him that fashioned it? We the clay. We literally in the Most High hand. Read on.
What makest thou?
Can we say that to the Most High? We in his hand. He in control of our life in every way, shape, form, or fashion. Can we say, what makest thou? Go ahead.
What makest thou?
Uh-huh.
Or thy work?
Or his work.
He have no hands.
Man, we can't sit here and act like the Most High don't know what he doing. As being clay, mere men. Right? Drop there. Let's stay Isaiah. Give me Isaiah 10. Read verse 15.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10 and verse 15. Shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth therewith?
Now we ain't number twos in the Most High hand. Literally, we are useless without him holding on to us and him doing work through us. We useless. It says, shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth therewith?
Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it?
Can the saw get up and magnify itself against the one that's using the saw and shaking it back and forth? Can it do that? No. We that axe in the Most High hand, we that saw in the Most High hand. Like you said, man, you my battle axe.
Weapons of war.
Meaning you can't do nothing if I don't pick you up. You just gonna lay there. Read on.
As if the rod shake itself against them that lift it up.
Can a rod, a staff, can it lift itself up and shake itself against the person that's holding it? No. Read on.
Or as if the staff should lift up itself.
Should the staff lift up itself?
As if it were no wood.
As if it wasn't just wood.
Therefore.
Now that's it. That's all I need on that one. As if it was just wood. We mere men can't do a thing at all. We ain't got no strength. We ain't got no power. The Most High is your power. Point blank, period. That's it. Give me Job 40. Job chapter 40. And I want to start in the NLT. Start at verse 1. I want to start in there.
This is the book of Job, chapter 40, verse 1, NLT. Then the Lord said to Job,
what did he say?
Do you still want to argue with the Almighty?
Stop right there. When the Most High be telling us to do something, you wrestling in your spirit, you arguing with God. Who in here ever, the Most High declare something in your spirit that you want to get done, you responded with precept?
Yes, sir.
Whoever did that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we wicked as hell. But don't your word say, Father?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we going to call it out. That's what we doing.
Man.
Read verse 2 again.
Verse 2. Do you still want to argue with the Almighty?
He said, do you still want to argue with the Almighty?
You are God's critic.
He said, oh, you God's critic. Oh, you my critic. You critiquing me now.
But do you have the answers?
But do you have the answers? If you had the answer, you would have been fixed your problem. You ain't got it. You ain't got the answers, Wade. No.
Man.
Read on.
Verse 3. Then Job replied to the Lord. I am nothing.
Oh, man, I'm nothing. Then you finally get to the point, like, I ain't nothing. I'm a failure. I suck, Father. I suck. You gotta get to that point. Go ahead.
I am nothing.
I'm nothing.
How could I ever find the answers?
He said, how can I ever find the answers? Read.
I will cover my mouth with my hand.
He said, I'm going to cover my mouth with my hand. That's what we ought to do, y'all. When we go through our problems, right? We go through our problems, man, we ought to just cover our mouth with our hand. He said, I'm nothing. I ain't got the answers. I don't even know. Cover my mouth with my hand. The Most High keep telling us to be quiet, but we still don't do it. How many times Most High told us to be quiet?
All the time.
And we ain't shut up yet. Still talking. I'm talking about myself. Go ahead, verse 5.
Verse 5. I have said too much already.
You said too much already.
I have nothing more to say.
Man, if you ever been in a situation, the Most High on your head in the spirit, and you wrestling with what he's saying, and you war, and then you feel like you done went too far in your mind, like, oh, I done went too far. Like, hold up, I done said too much. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna be quiet. I done said too much. This, look, if if you in the spirit and you going through transformations, you feel that. You like, man, I ain't got nothing else to say. I done went too far already. Keep going. Verse 6.
Verse 6. Then the Lord answered Job from the whirlwind. Brace yourself like a man.
He said, brace yourself like a man. Now you talking. Go on, get up. Brace yourself like a man. And you arguing, you my critic.
Because I have some questions for you.
I got some questions for you now. You know so much.
And you must answer them.
You got the answers. You must answer them. Get on up. Since you got all this wisdom that you want to argue with me.
Verse 8.
Think you know, so read verse 8.
Verse 8. Will you discredit my justice?
He said, will you discredit my justice?
And condemn me just to prove you are right?
Stop. Read that one more time, Uzziah.
Will you discredit my justice?
Will you discredit my justice?
And condemn me?
And condemn me.
Just to prove you are right?
Just to prove you right. How many times you been in that situation where you just want to prove that you were right? Go ahead and read verse 9.
Are you as strong as God?
Are you as strong as God?
Can you thunder with a voice like him, like his?
Can you thunder with the voice like his? Read on.
Verse 10. All right.
Okay. All right. All right.
Put on your glory and splendor.
Go on, put on your glory and your splendor.
Your honor and majesty.
Put your honor and your majesty on it. Go ahead and do it.
Give vent.
Now, hold on, wait right there. Now let's switch back to the KJV. Let's switch back to the KJV.
Verse 11.
Now we're going to read 10 again.
Verse 10. Deck thyself now with majesty and excellency.
He said, put majesty and excellency on yourself. Adorn yourself with that. Read on.
And array thyself with glory and beauty.
And I want you to array yourself with glory and beauty. Keep on. Keep on.
Cast abroad a rage.
Read that again.
Cast abroad the rage of thy wrath.
It says, cast abroad the rage of thy wrath. He said, cast abroad. I'm joking with you.
It's all good, King.
Cast abroad the rage of thy wrath. I want you to spread your anger out. And go ahead.
And behold, everyone that is proud.
So I want you to take your anger, your rage, and I want you to spread it out through the earth. Because that's what the Most High do. That's how people get humble. He'll cast his rage out. He'll spread it out. And everybody that's proud end up getting cut with it. That's why you got to stay low to keep yourself from getting hit. Do we understand that? The rage is, don't let that go over now. He'll throw the rage out, but throw it in the earth. Everybody that's up gonna get cut. But everybody that's low gonna get missed. I hope we understand that. So he said, cast your rage. He said, cast it on out there. And behold, everyone that is proud, read on.
And abase him.
That's what he's doing in the earth. He keep throwing it out. Everybody that's proud, they gonna get humbled. Every time, whoever it is. That's how it go. Read verse 12.
Verse 12. Look on everyone that is proud.
He said, I want you to look on everybody that's proud.
And bring him low.
And bring them low. Read on.
And tread down the wicked in their place.
And I want you to tread down the wicked in their place. Read verse 13.
Hide them in the dust together.
He said, hide them in the dust together.
And bind their faces in secret.
He said, I want you to bind their faces in secret. Meaning, I want you to take the wicked, I want you to kill them and put them in the grave. This is what he's saying right here in verse 13. Read verse 14. After you able to do all of this, the Most High going to do something. Read verse 14.
Verse 14. Then will I also confess.
Stop. The Most High said, once you able to do that, I'm going to make a confession. I'm going to confess. Read it again.
Then will I also confess unto thee.
I'm going to confess unto you.
That thine own right hand can save thee.
I'm going to confess to you that your own right hand can save you. If you able to do all of that. So the Most High is telling Job, you can't do it. You are unable to save yourself. Just give up. Because once you can do all these things that I just named, I'll confess, say, okay, you powerful, you strong, your own right hand can save you.
Amazing.
So it's simple, right? Just give up, right, family? Just give up every situation that you go through. If you just simply give up, it's over with, right? Right? Nope. Nah. Get a little deeper than that sometime. Get a little deeper than that. Let's go to a classic story real quick. And we're going to see something here, and you're going to be able to see it within your own life. It's a classic story. Go to Daniel 4 real quick. Now, we know giving up is the ultimate solution. Think about everything that you went through. When you finally surrendered, the Most High did fix it. But a lot of times, not every time, but in a lot of times, something happens within there, right? Daniel 4, read verse 30. Now, we're familiar with this story. Go ahead.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 4 and verse 30.
Uh-huh.
The king spake and said.
The king spake and said, this is Nebuchadnezzar. Go ahead.
Is not this great Babylon?
He said, is not this great Babylon?
That I have built for the house of the kingdom by the might of my power?
He said, I done built for the house of my kingdom, of the kingdom by the might of my power. This is what Nebuchadnezzar saying. We familiar with this story. Keep going.
And for the honor of my majesty.
And for the honor of my majesty. Keep going, verse 31.
While the word was in the king's mouth.
While the word was in his mouth, while he was saying all of that prideful stuff. Go ahead.
There fell a voice from heaven.
It fell a voice from heaven. Saying,
O King Nebuchadnezzar.
O King Nebuchadnezzar.
To thee it is spoken.
To thee it is spoken.
The kingdom is departed from thee.
The kingdom is departed from you. It's taken from you. Read on verse 32.
And they shall drive thee from men.
They're going to drive you from men.
And thy dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field.
Your dwelling going to be with the beasts of the field. Like I said, we reading this with context, but we getting to a point. Read on.
They shall make thee eat grass as oxen.
We familiar with this. Nebuchadnezzar had to eat grass. He out there mooing. Go ahead.
And 7 times shall pass over thee.
He said 7 times going to pass over you. 7 seasons.
Until thou know the Most High ruleth the kingdom of men.
He said until you know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. Read on.
And giveth it to whomsoever he will.
And giveth it to whomsoever he will. Read verse 33.
Verse 33.
Uh-huh.
The same hour was the thing fulfilled upon Nebuchadnezzar.
The same hour. Go ahead.
And he was driven from men.
He was driven from men.
And did eat grass as oxen.
He ate grass like the oxen. Go ahead.
And his body was wet with the dew of heaven.
His body was wet with the dew of heaven. That man was going through hell. You out there, boy, you wet on all fours eating grass. You soaking wet from the dew. From the dew of heaven, man. This is bad. Read on.
Till his hairs were grown like eagle's feathers.
So his hairs was grown like eagle's feathers. Go ahead.
And his nails like bird's claws.
And his nails was like bird claws.
And at the end of the days.
I, Nebuchadnezzar,
lifted up mine eyes unto heaven.
He lifted up his eyes unto heaven.
And mine understanding returned unto me.
Stop. What happened?
He submitted.
He submitted. But what else happened? Give him the mic. No, they can't hear you online. Let's turn it on. So it said, my understanding returned unto me, right? Go ahead.
His senses came back to him.
Now that's the obvious, right? The senses came back to him, but what happened? He did surrender to the Most High. Let me show you what happened. his understanding was taken away. Don't believe me. Don't believe the story. Look at your own life and everything that you went through. In your trials, when they came, the Most High removed the answer from your heart.
Made you dumb.
You forgot. You forgot. Up until the point where he wanted to deliver you, he made you remember to forget to give up. Don't believe me? That's why everybody look like, damn. Yeah. When the problem came, he removed your understanding of the answer. That's why you didn't remember to give up initially. He took it. Now, a person might think, well, why would the Most High just take it from me like that? The Most High got to show you he in control of everything. That's the whole point. I'm in control of the entire duration of your trial. I'm going to remove your understanding until I want to remove you from that situation. I got sovereignty. And man is so arrogant. If we was able to, in every situation, immediately say, I give up, Father, you got it, and he deliver every time, a man will be so arrogant to believe that he got the power to move God. The Most High said, no, I move you. You don't move me. Oh, yeah. When you go through the trial, that's why you didn't remember. He took it until he was ready to deliver you. We understand that? All praise to the Most High. The Most High got sovereignty. Drop that. Let's go back to Job 40. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Getting hot. Job 40. Let's read 15 now.
This is the book of Job, chapter 40 and verse 15.
Uh-huh.
Behold now behemoth.
It said, behold now behemoth. Go ahead.
Which I made with thee.
Which I made with thee. Now, a lot of people, a lot of scholars on this behemoth, right? A lot of scholars say this was a hippopotamus or an elephant, right? That's what some scholars say, but when you go through the description of this beast, it can't be that. This is something else. I don't know what the scholars came up with that for, right? So the Most High said, behold now, or look at the behemoth, which I made with thee. Go ahead.
He eateth grass as an ox.
The behemoth eat grass like an ox. Verse 16.
Lo now.
Lo now.
His strength is in his loins.
He said his strength is in his loins. Go ahead.
And his force is in his navel of his belly.
And his force is in the navel of his belly, his strong stomach muscles. This is a powerful beast. Go ahead.
He moved his tail like a cedar.
He said he moved his tail like a cedar, like a tree, when he's moving his tail. Go ahead.
The sinews of his stones are wrapped together.
This is talking about his thighs and stuff, right? So it says the sinews of his stones, or his thighs, it says wrapped together. Go ahead, verse 18. His joints. This is a powerful beast right here, right? Go ahead.
His bones are as strong. His bones are as strong pieces like brass.
It said his bones are as strong pieces of brass. Go ahead.
His bones are like bars of iron.
He said this beast, his bones are like bars of iron. I'm reading this for a point. Read verse 19.
Verse 19. He is the chief of the ways of God.
He said he is the chief of the ways of the Most High God. He is an example of the ways of God. Finish that out.
He that made him can make his sword to approach unto him.
He said he that made him can make his sword approach unto him. Now switch that to the NLT and we're going to read 19 again. Still talking about this behemoth. Read verse 19.
Verse 19. It is a prime example of God's handiwork.
He said this behemoth is a prime example of the Most High's handiwork. This strong beast. Read on.
And only its creator can threaten it.
He said only its creator can threaten it. I'm the only one that can threaten this beast. I got full control over everything. Can't nobody do nothing to this beast but me. Jump to 23.
KJV or NLT?
Nah, NLT. We still talking about this beast. Go ahead.
Verse 23. It is not disturbed by the raging river.
It's not disturbed by the raging river. It ain't scared of that. Go ahead.
Not concerned when the swelling Jordan rushes around it.
He ain't concerned when Jordan rises up and rushes around it. This beast ain't scared of nothing. And the Most High telling you, I'm the only one that can threaten this beast. I'm showing you that I got power. And there's nothing you can do. I decide how long you in whatever situation you in. I decide when I'm going to deliver you from it. I, the Lord, am sovereign over everything. Read on verse 24.
Verse 24. No one can catch it off guard.
You see that? The Most High said, can't nobody catch this beast off guard. Who going to creep up behind it? That's what God's saying. Your issues just like that. Who gonna creep up behind it and catch it off guard? Read on.
Or put a ring in his nose.
Who gonna put a ring in his nose? Who gonna go up to the behemoth and put a ring in his nose like you do an ox on your land?
And lead it away.
Who gonna lead it away? Nobody. I'm the Lord. I got power to do these things. I'm in control. The Most High in control of your very faith. Everything. That's why I say, man, the Most High, he'll take it away from you. He'll take what you think you know right now. That's why when you go through them situations and you don't know what to do, he took it. He's sovereign. He do what he want to do. Drop that, give me 2 Ezra 5. We literally at the mercy of the Most High. Do we understand that? We at his mercy at all times. Like the scriptures say, man, all the inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing. Go ahead and read that 2 Ezra 5 and 1.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 1. Nevertheless, as coming the tokens.
Nevertheless, as coming the tokens.
Behold, the days shall come.
The days shall come.
That they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in great number.
He said, they that dwell upon the earth, they're going to be taken in great number.
And the way of truth shall be hidden.
He said, the way of truth shall be hidden.
And the land shall be barren of faith.
He said, the land going to be barren of faith. He going to take it. He going to take it. The Most High in control of that. How do we know that? Get Romans 12 real quick. The Most High in control of your faith. You think it's you. You think you believe in the Most High through your power, your strength. No. Man, the Most High sovereign in everything. Romans 12, read verse 3. This is the God we serve. Read that.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 3. For I say, through the grace given unto me.
Through the grace given unto me.
To every man that is among you.
To every man that is among you. Go ahead.
Not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think.
Let's get that. Do not think of yourself more highly than you ought to think.
But to think soberly.
Think soberly.
According as God hath dealt to every man the measure of faith.
Who dealt the measure of faith?
The Most High.
You see that? Don't think yourself highly than you ought to think. You might have some faith. You got to remember, he gave it to you. You know, he read in 2 Ezra 5 and 1. He said, man, the days come, man. He said, the way of truth going to be hidden. He taking faith. He taking everything out. He's sovereign. I got to keep saying this so we can know. Man, we at his mercy at all times. Going back to 2 Ezra 5. We can't fix ourselves, y'all. We cannot fix ourselves. Only thing we can do, man, we got a choice. That's it. Choice to either keep the commandments or don't. That's it. Everything else is out of your control. Everything is out of your control. 2 Ezra 5, go down to verse 9. We got to ask for mercy.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 9.
So still continuing that thought, he said the way of truth, he said that's going to be hidden. I'm taking that. Ain't going to be no faith, nothing. I'm taking all of that. Read.
Verse 9.
Uh-huh.
And salt waters shall be found in the sweet.
He said salt water is going to be found in the sweet water. He going to put everything out. He going to turn everything around. Go ahead.
And all friends shall destroy one another.
He said friends going to destroy one another. Go ahead.
Then shall wit hide itself.
Then shall wit hide itself.
And understanding withdraw itself in his secret chamber.
The Most High took it.
Into his secret chamber.
Took it. Wit, gone. Understand it, gone. I'm taking it. Read on verse 10.
And shall be salt of many.
It's going to be salt by many.
And yet not be found.
It ain't going to be found because he took it.
Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency.
I tried to you did your best. You did your best. I ain't even trying to do it out. You almost busted it myself. Almost. I said, the incontinent. Incontinency
be multiplied upon earth.
Be multiplied on earth. That's a lack of self-control. The Most High said that's going to be multiplied on the earth. He going to be doing it as a judgment on the earth. Read on verse 11.
Verse 11.
Uh-huh.
One land also shall ask another.
He said one land going to ask another.
And say
what?
Is righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee?
He said, okay, hey, is some of that righteousness over there in that land over there?
And it shall say, no.
The land, but ain't no righteousness over here. No favor, ain't nothing over here. Read on verse 12.
Verse 12.
Watch this.
At the same time shall men hope.
At the same time, men gonna hope.
But nothing obtain.
Nothing obtain, meaning that the Most High is the only one that can declare prosperity. He said they gonna hope, but nothing obtain. Go ahead.
They shall labor.
They gonna labor,
but their ways shall not prosper.
Their ways shall not prosper. Get that in the other translation. I put it in the chat too. I don't want all of them. I just want that first one. It just make it a little bit more plain. Yeah, I think y'all, that one right there. Yeah, I just want the CEB at the top. That's it.
Read that, Ezra, please.
Common English Bible version on that one.
Second Ezra chapter 5. What verse was that again?
That was verse 12.
Verse 12 in the CEB, Common English Bible.
Uh-huh.
At that time, people will hope.
It said, at that time, people gonna hope. When it comes to the ends of the earth, the ends of the world, it said, at that time, people gonna hope.
But not get what they hope for.
But they ain't gonna get what they hope for. Read.
They will labor.
They gonna labor.
But they will make no progress.
They will make no progress whatsoever. The Most High got to show the world, it's me that's causing you to get and have and all these things, and even taking away. It's me. I got sovereignty over the earth. He got to show everybody this. And I said, man, we at his mercy at all times. He said, man, men gonna hope. They ain't gonna get it. They gonna labor. Man, they ain't gonna prosper. You can't get nothing unless it's declared by the Most High word. So think about that within your own situations, your own problems, all of that in your life. Understand, nothing is going to happen unless the word declare it. That's it. Point blank, period. Get Luke 5 on there. Put your trust in the Most High. He's the only one that can deliver us. The only one. Start at verse 1. Classic story. But we got to go to these classics and pull out the points here. Pull out the fact that, man, nothing happens without the declaration of the word. Make the sense of it. Start at verse 1.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 5 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
And it came to pass that as the people pressed upon him to hear the word of God,
as the people pressed upon him to hear the word of God,
he stood by the lake of Gennesaret.
I'm messing with you. I knew you were going to hard time with this. You did your best, brother. Read on verse 2, because I ain't going to try to do it with you.
Verse 2.
Go ahead.
And he saw two ships standing by the lake.
So Christ saw two ships standing by the lake. Go ahead.
But the fishermen were gone out of them.
But the fishermen were gone. Go ahead.
And were washing their nets.
They were washing their net. Go ahead.
And he entered into one of the ships.
He entered into one of them. Go ahead.
Which was Simon's.
Which was Simon's. Go ahead.
And prayed him that he would thrust out a little from the land.
So he told Simon, he said, look, man, push the ship out just a little bit from the land. Go ahead.
And he sat down. And he taught the people out of the ship.
So he sat down and he was teaching the people as he was in the ship that was a little bit away from the land. Read on verse 4.
Verse 4. Now when he had left speaking,
when he got done speaking,
he said unto Simon,
what did he say?
Launch out into the deep.
He said, I want you to go out into the deep. Go on, launch out there. Go ahead.
And let down your nets from the draught.
He said, let down your net for a draught.
For a draught.
For the fish. Go get you some fish. Go ahead, verse 5.
And Simon answering said unto him,
what did he say?
Master, we have toiled all night.
Stop. He said, man, we have toiled all night. Man, we done worked all night. And what?
And have taken nothing.
Ain't nothing happened. All this labor that I'm doing, ain't nothing happened. Read on.
Nevertheless, at thy word.
Nevertheless, at what?
At thy word.
In what?
At thy word.
Nevertheless, at your word.
I will let down the nets.
I'm going to go on and let down the net. Read on verse 6.
Verse 6. And when they had this done.
When they had this done, go ahead.
They enclosed a great multitude of fish.
They got a multitude of fish, go ahead.
And their nets break.
And the net break. The whole point is, ain't nothing gonna happen unless the word declared. You can try all day and all night. If the Most High don't declare that it prosper, it ain't gonna prosper. Point blank period. You are in his hand. Are we getting it? He said, man, we done worked all day and all night. I ain't getting nothing. I'm over here. I done gave up, and there's another point. He just gave it up and said, you know what, I'm just going to clean the net. Then the word said, no, go. Now it came. Last one, Sirach 11. And I passed that thing to Kwal Yahweh. And I hope we understand this, family. I hope we understand this. Let's get that one we like. It's Rock 11:11.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 11 and verse 11. There is one that laboreth.
There's one that's laboring, working hard.
And taketh pains.
Taking pains.
And maketh haste.
And making haste.
And is so much more, and so much the more behind.
And so much the more behind. Doing everything he can to try to make it happen. But the wisdom of Sirach, right? He said, man, you still behind. You doing everything in your power. Read on verse 12.
Verse 12. Again, there is another that is slow.
Again, somebody else, they slow.
And have need of help.
They got need of help.
Wanting ability.
Meaning they lacking ability. Go ahead.
And full of poverty.
And full of poverty.
Yet the eyes of the Lord looketh upon him for good.
Yet the eye of the Lord looked upon him for good. Go ahead.
And set him up from his low estate.
And set him up from his low estate. Go ahead.
And lifted up his head from misery.
And lift up his head from misery. So here it is. You got one that ain't really got no ability. Can't really do nothing. And then you got another one taking pains and labor and working hard, thinking that all of this effort is going to make it change. But it's telling you this other one ain't got no ability. The most I said, okay, I'm gonna help him. He ain't got no, he ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna help him out. He ain't know how to do nothing. He want it. I mean, he lacking it. Read on, verse 13.
Verse 13. And lifted up his head from misery.
And lift up his head from misery. Go ahead.
So that many that saw it marveled at him.
He said, so that many that saw him, go ahead.
Marveled at him.
It said marvel at him. Go ahead. Hold on, it said different on the other one, but go ahead, that's fine.
Salaki.
No, you good, because I'm familiar with that version. Go ahead.
Verse 14. Prosperity and adversity.
It said prosperity and adversity.
Life and death.
Life and death.
Poverty and riches.
Poverty and riches.
Come of the Lord.
Come of who?
Come of the Lord.
The Most High got ultimate sovereignty. Do we understand? That's the point. And with that, I yield. Go ahead, King.
Praise to the Most High. Give up. And the brothers that brought out some heat thus far, man, we need to really understand that we have a power. We have a power, and our power wants to be known throughout the whole earth. There's a lot going on in the world today. We got Nolan Ryan hanging out with some so-called white friends. Nolan, I said Ryan, thank you. Nolan Wells. Yeah, he ended up dead. You know, the CETO call, et cetera, et cetera. We got Carmelo Anthony's case is being brought back to the light. Judge Roach. And it's so crazy how these, you know, the enemy has these names. Judge Roach. Right. Now he's being, he's taken down and they're bringing in another judge to retry the case. They gave this man, young brother, 35 years for what they claim he did. You got the war in Iraq. Even some white people think that there might be, I heard on a couple of social media pages that there might be a false flag where Trump is going to allow a missile to hit America and then blame it on Iran and take millions of our young men and women to war. They did it before with 9/11. 9/11 was an inside job. After that, they took a lot of us over into the Middle East to fight. Right? There's a lot of going on. There's a lot of young black brothers and young black women coming up dead. Right? Coming up dead, hung up in trees. And the quickest way they can get rid of the case is call it a suicide where they don't have to investigate. Right? This is where we at. This is what we got going on. There's so much going on. You still got police brutality. They still whooping on us. Then beyond that, we still killing one another. Right? Food prices going up, gas prices. I mean, it's just so much going on. That's why we want to touch bases with these young people before they leave. But one thing we have to do, as the brothers brought out, give me Maccabees. Give me 1 Maccabees. Give me 2 Maccabees 15. I got a few videos, and we're going to deal with this, and we're going to go home. With a power like we got, we need to give it up and let him fight it. You're going to see as we go on, and I know you've been seeing on the web, a lot of us are rising up. A lot of us are rising up. There's a movement now called the Operation No Way. I'm going to show you that. Operation No Way, where black people or so-called black people, Israelites, are rising up to fight against this common enemy. You don't want to do that. We did that in the civil rights movement. You don't want to do that. So-called Black Lives Matter, all these different factions, we did that. You don't want to do that. Read verse 8. 15, verse 8.
2 Maccabees chapter 15 and verse 8.
Read on.
Wherefore he exhorted his people not to fear the coming of the heathen.
We understand who the enemy is. That's why you up in here. We understand who the enemy is. That's why you walking around calling yourself an Israelite than an African American. Because you understand who the enemy is. Read on.
Against them.
He said he exhorted his people, and this is the job of every Hebrew Israelite. We ain't got time to be around here crying in the morning about what's going on in your house, Op. Get it up. Let the Most High handle that. You ain't got you need to be exhorting your people. Wherefore he exhorted his people not to fear the coming of the heathen. And the heathen, I told y'all, there's a secret war going on, Op. Right up under our nose. And the white man ain't scared. He coming. They got a nigga parade coming. They want to have supposed to be how it used to be. They ain't scared of you. That's the curse the Most High put on us in Deuteronomy. One of us used to chase 1,000 of them. Put 1,000 of them in flight. Like Samson. Beat the skin off of them. But now since we sinned against the Most High, now one is chasing 1,000 of us. Look at our young boys on these corners over here. When the police pull up. One time, one police officer. One time, we out. They ain't scared of us no more because we don't have our power out. So we need to be exhorting our people not to fear the coming of the heathen, and we here. Read.
But to remember the help.
What?
But to remember the help which in former times they have received from heaven.
And we need to understand that. This is what the brother was bringing out. When you read these scriptures, you're reading about past accounts of deliverance of our people. How they got through situations. You shouldn't be nowhere around here crying, acting a fool, wicked as hell. We shouldn't be doing that. We got too much proof. I know my job. My job is to command the army. If you see fear in the general, you ain't finna go out there and fight. You ain't. If the wife see fear in you, how's she gonna protect you? How's she gonna help me out? If she see fear in you, this nigga scared. I'm telling you what's going on. This nigga scared. That's what she's saying. Read.
And now, to accept the victory. And
now to accept the victory, read.
And aid. Which shall come unto them from the Almighty.
And the only way to get there is you got to give up. You know, a lot of our sisters, in order to get that aid and food stamps, they had to give up the husband. They had to give up the man in order to receive the aid. You see that? They had to give up the job. They had to give up a lot to get the public assistance. Am I lying, sisters? Read.
And so comforting them.
And so comforting them.
Of the law.
Out of the law.
And the prophets.
And the prophet, the law and the prophet. What's the law and the prophets? Torah and Tanakh. First 5 books of the Bible and the prophets. Read on.
And with all, putting them in mind.
You see that? And with all, putting them in mind, and that's our job. The next time you have an issue in your house, you need to put your house in remembrance of how the Most High delivered us yesterday. Woman, shut the hell up. He gonna bring us through there. Well, you don't, baby, no. Baby, look, don't worry about that. Shut up. He gonna take care of this. Wherewithal, comfort them out of the law and the prophets. Read.
And with all, putting them in mind of the battles.
Stop. Who in here got battles? I know I got plenty of them. Putting them in mind of the battles. Your battle can be found right here. See, I know the problem. I know the problem. We talk about it, but we don't really look at ourselves as being special to the Most High. We don't really see ourselves as the whole world mentioned in John 3:16. We've been so bogged down with Christianity and Islam and all these other fashions and religions that we done forgot who the hell we are and who the Most High fighting for. We done forgot. Give me Wisdom of Solomon on that. Chapter 17. We done forgot. That's what we got to do. You got a job to do. You got to command the army out. And in order to do that, you're going to have to give up. You're going to have to relinquish power to the Almighty. Like the brother was bringing out, we're going to have to relinquish this power that you think you got, right? Is that Wisdom of Solomon? Wisdom of Solomon 17. Read verse 19. This is a point in history where our ancestors were in Egypt and how the Most High delivered and how he showed out in the midst of the Egyptians for us. I want you to look and listen and take heed at the verbiage that's being used. Read verse 19.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 17 and verse 19.
Watch this.
Or a terrible sound of stones cast down.
Come on.
Or a running that could not be seen of skipping beasts.
Come on. There's that darkness. That super darkness where even the fire couldn't even give him light. Imagine that. The control the Most High has over his creation. The Most High created the fire and he created the darkness. He created a darkness so dark that the fire that he created couldn't even light it. It couldn't even be seen, y'all. This the power we did. This is our power. That's why come today, I'm encouraging every brother up in here, man, don't come back talking about no issues in your house. Huh? The battle is out here. How can you come up in here trying to rule the Most High house if you can't run your house? That's done with the mega beat. That's what it say. We need to get up. Whatever problem you've been going on in the Christian zone is over today. It's over today, we got a job to do. Read on.
Or a roaring voice of most savage wild beast.
You see that? Come on.
Or a rebounding echo from the hollow mountains.
And that go for the sisters too. The sisters gonna have to learn how to let go and give up. And sisters, I ain't, I don't apologize about nothing. You're gonna have to shut the hell up to give up. In order for you to relinquish it, you're gonna have to be quiet. Stop speaking on stuff. Every situation don't deserve your response, sister. Our sisters are powerful, but this nation has dumbed them down like the word that come out of your mouth gonna fix them. Your hope, your power is in the same power of this man, and it's the Most High. You need to give it up. That's it. Read on.
These things made them to swoon for fear.
Made the enemy to swoon for fear. Watch this. Read.
For the whole world shined with clear light.
Stop. Who's the whole world right there? Israel. That's the Israelites. That's how he looks at us, as the whole world. They shine with what?
With clear light.
Read.
And none.
And what?
And none.
And not one Israelite. Not one. Read.
Were hindered in their labor.
They wasn't hindered in their labor. Go back to Maccabees. Go back to Maccabees 2. Yeah, the enemy running his mouth, saying what they gonna do. Y'all done heard of the nigger hunting license, have you? You ever seen an actual nigger hunting license? Yeah, they had actual nigger hunting license. We're gonna show you one. And they got them out now. A woman like 5 years ago was convicted for handing them out. It's a nigger hunting license. Don't you never think they ain't hunting us. These are so-called, sometimes, initiations into the Ku Klux Klan. Go get that black woman. And we so friendly, they'll take one of us, and they'll hang us. And the first thing they'll say, what? Suicide. You see that? No foul play. Let's go. Case closed. And what was shocking, I went on ChatGPT and I asked it to give me a number of hangings of people of color in the last 20 years, and it was mind-blowing. So many of you ain't heard of them. Read. What was that in 2 Maccabees 15? Verse 9. Read verse 9 for me,
Verse 9.
Read on.
And so comforting them of the law.
Comforting them out the law. Read.
And the prophets.
And the prophets.
And with all, putting them in mind.
Putting them in mind of what?
Of the battles.
Of the what?
Of the battles.
That's what you brothers need to be doing in your house. This is how you're going to relieve the issues in your house. Remind your wife of the battles that we won in the past. If she can't accept that, she the damn devil. The devil. If he can't, if sister, if you encouraging him, and he man, baby, I don't think we gonna make it. And you say, oh. The hell, who did I marry? Girl up your loins, you husband of mine. Put on thy righteous garments and stand up like a man. If he ain't accepting that, he the damn devil. That's what we need to be doing to one another, complimenting one another in our weaknesses. You see that? Read on.
In mind of the battles that they won afore.
Read.
He made them more cheerful.
He made them more cheerful. That's our job. That's what you brother's job is. Command the army. Command the army to submit, to give up power, relinquish power, and give it back to the Most High God. And let's go fight. And like we learned earlier, the battle ain't even ours. The Most High will open this earth up for one Israelite, for one Jew. He did it. Read.
And when he has stirred up their mind.
And when he has stirred up, and I pray that the brothers, well, all praise the Most High, we have stirred up your mind. That when you leave here, you are so stirred up that you ready to go and put this stuff into action. You got one life. You got one chance at this. One. What you going to do with it? You going to procrastinate? And procrastination in the Bible is a sin. What you going to do with this opportunity? Read on.
He gave them their charge.
He gave them their charge. Read.
Showing them therewithal the falsehood of the heathen.
And showing them therewithal the falsehood of the heathen. Read.
And the breach of oath.
And the breach of the oath. Read.
Thus he armed every one of them, not so much with the fifth of shields and spears, as was comfortable and good words.
You see that? He didn't arm them so much as with shields and spears. He comforted them and armed them with what? Good, comfortable words. Read.
And beside that, he told them a dream worthy to be believed.
Let's stop right there. Give me 1 Maccabees 2:49. 1 Maccabees 2:49. Here's some examples of Israelites who gave up. Who gave up. You worried about being separated. You worried about being destroyed. What can separate you from the love of the Most High God? What? What? What can the heathen bring against these so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans and destroy? What can they do? Read 49.
1 Maccabees 2:49.
Read 48.
Verse 48. So they recovered the law out of the hand of the Gentiles.
Read. Now, we done that. That's why we up in here today. That's why at schools all across this country and all across this world, because we are taking back what the Gentiles had. And they made a hell of a religion out of it. Something that's worse than crack, Christianity. We've taken it back. Now we teaching our people the law. We teaching them rightly. We rightly dividing the word of the Most High. Read on.
And out of the hand of kings. Neither suffered they the sinner to triumph.
Neither suffered they the sinner to triumph. Read.
Now when the time drew near.
Now when the time drew near. Come on.
That man thought he should die.
Read.
He said to his son.
What did he say?
Now hath pride and rebuke gotten strength.
You see that? Now hath pride and rebuke gotten strength. Read.
In a time of destruction and the wrath of indignation.
You see that? What does that say? The time of pride and rebuke had gotten strength. What does that mean? Anybody know? The heathen had risen up. Pride and rebuke gotten strength, and the time of destruction and the wrath of indignation. Read verse 50.
Now therefore, my son.
What did he say?
Be ye zealous.
Be ye zealous.
For the law. And give your lives for the covenants of your father.
Give your lives for the covenant of your father. Give me Isaiah 40. Hold that. Give me Isaiah 49:6, and give me that in the Septuagint. The Britain Septuagint. Yeah. We're gonna We're going to read it. We're going to read it up here. Isaiah 49, verse 6 in the Britain Septuagint, and I just want that one verse. Brenton, Septuagint, S-E-P, Septuagint, right, S-E-P-T, right. Right. Now I want you to look at this now, because a lot of people say this ain't about race. Here's one of the most ancient texts of this very verse from the Britain Septuagint, and let's read what it says.
Isaiah 49:6, BST. Isaiah chapter 4, he said to me, it is a great thing for thee to be called my servant.
You see, there is a great thing for thee to be called my servant.
To establish the tribes of Jacob.
To establish the 12 tribes of Jacob.
And to recover the dispersion of Israel.
And to recover the dispersion of Israel, the scatter of the Israelites. Come on.
Behold.
Behold.
I have given thee for the covenant of a race.
You see that? I have given thee for the covenant of a who?
Of a race.
Who is that race? Israel. Read.
For a light of the Gentiles.
And these Gentiles ain't the other nations. Read.
That thou shouldest be for salvation to the end of the earth.
And why is this salvation to the end of the earth, Doc? Because we scattered to the four corners. Go back. First Maccabees. Understand that. First Maccabees 2.
In verse 50.
Verse 50.
First Maccabees 2 and verse 50. Now therefore, my sons, be ye zealous for the law.
Read.
And give your lives for the covenant of your fathers.
Read on.
Call to remembrance.
What did he say?
Call to remembrance.
Call to remembrance.
What acts our fathers did in their time.
Now, Melanaha did that. Shema did that. We're going to read a little bit more of that. But that's how serious this is. How you get through the day is what happens on yesterday. I know I can get through what I'm going through today based off what happened to me yesterday. That's called faith building. You can have no tomorrow without a yesterday. We used to always say when we first came into the truth, you can never know where you going unless you know where you come from or came from. We the Israelites. We have beyond of a rich history. We have legacy. We have a name that's been drawn and written in the hand of the Most High God. Us, nobody else. Don't play with that. Your prayer moves the throne. You don't believe that? Give me that in Revelation. What's that? Revelation 16, no, Revelation 11, when it said that the souls were begging that he returned to avenge the blood. There might be 6. Give me that. Revelation 6, it might be 6, mine's dropping there. The souls in the chamber, that's it. And we're going to read verse 9.
Revelation chapter 6 and verse 9.
Read on.
And when he had opened the 5th seal.
When he opened the 5th seal.
I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of God.
These are Israelites who died, shedded their blood. Oh yeah, the earth is full of the blood of the Israelites. And it's crying out just like righteous Abel. And the Most High is pissed. Read.
And for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice.
You see that? They cried. They prayed. They mourned with a loud voice saying what?
Saying, how long, O Lord?
How long, O Lord?
Holy and true.
Now I know you've been saying that. I've been saying that. How long, Father? How long do I have to go through this? How long do I have to put up with what I'm putting up with? How long? I know we all asking that. All the prophets did too, but it's a strict builder. The Father know exactly what he doing. Read.
Dost thou not judge and avenge our blood?
Oh Lord, holy and true, Doest thou not judge? Because we ain't got justice. When have we ever got real justice for what we've been through here in America and around the world? That's why we in the streets. No justice. Because we ain't seen justice. Read on.
On them that dwell on the earth.
Doest thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? Read.
And white robes were given unto every one of them. And it was said to them that they should rest yet for a little season.
Rest a little season.
Until their fellow servants also. And their brethren that should be killed as they were should be fulfilled.
Should be fulfilled. Get 2 Ezra 4 and 34 with that. All praises. We are going to be delivered, but it's only at the time of the Most High. So while we're waiting, we need to possess ye our soul. We need to endure. And brothers, you can't endure, I'm going to say this again. You can't endure worrying about what's going on in your house. Oh man, named Cornelius Collier, he dead and gone, but he was one of my fathers. Told me this a long time ago. He gave me some old game. The older king, you know what I'm talking about. A jealous man can't go to work. A jealous man can't work. He too busy worrying about what's going on at the house. You need to get it up. That's for every brother in here, including myself. We need to trust the Most High enough to know He gonna take care of the house. Your wife can't rest because you call her in 5 minutes. Stop playing with me, man. It's the truth. You hear the sisters? Y'all better stop doing it. Y'all better stop doing it. Huh? Huh? They ever know I'm telling the truth? Huh? Look, it goes for all of us. Me, everybody. All of us have been to the point where you got weak in the knees for your woman. Why you think she made the song? Weak in the knees. She wasn't talking about her. She was talking about him. Yeah. We got to look. We got to give it up. Bro, I encourage every man up in here, man, just give it up, bro. Give it up. Let the Most High deal with what's going on at that crib. That's what the lesson is about, isn't it? You got to forsake all. It's not saying you don't love your house and you don't love your wife, but you got to put your focus on the mission of the Most High. Watch this. The Garden of Gethsemane. Even Christ in his distress was seeking somebody to stand with him. And when he went back, he found them what? Sleep. In a spiritual sense, that's your spouse. Stand with me. I need you over here. No, stop worrying about that. And even at your worstest hour. Who can hear that? A lot of brothers can't hear that. Huh? Luke 14, read that real quick. Read that. Who can really hear that?
Luke chapter 14 and verse 26.
Read.
If any man come to me.
What?
If any man come to me.
Any men in here? Oh, yeah. We all.
And hate not his father.
It's not saying to hate with disgust and violence. It means this is a position that hate not his father, the father comes second. The Most High Father comes first. Read.
And mother.
Mother comes second. The Most High job comes first. Read.
And wife.
What?
And wife.
Wife.
And children.
Wife come second. Most High come first. Christ let you know, let go. If you don't let go, if you don't give up that, you will not be able to endure this fight. This ain't even for you. Just go home and plug the game up and twiddle your fingers. Read.
And children.
And who?
And children.
And children. And who?
And brethren.
And brethren.
And sisters.
And sisters.
Yea.
Yea.
And his own life.
And he said, I got to give up all this. And his own life, watch this.
Also, he cannot.
Say what?
He cannot.
I don't think we hear that.
He cannot.
He cannot.
Be my disciple.
Be my disciple. You got to get it up. You got to give up in order to be a disciple of Christ. He did it. Read 27.
And whosoever doeth not bear his cross.
And whosoever don't bear that cross.
And come after me.
And come after me.
Cannot be my disciple.
Cannot be my disciple. Now I know how I want that second Ezra. Give me that second Ezra for that how long. Because we all have asked that question, how long? 34 and 35. How long we going to have to go through this, man? I'm tired of going through this stuff in my house. I'm tired of going through this stuff on my job. I'm tired of these folks pissing me off up in the street. I'm tired. And if you're tired, you need to give it up. Right. If you're tired, be quiet, go to sleep. Give up. Read on.
2 Ezra chapter 4 and verse 34.
Watch this.
And he answered me.
Come on.
Saying.
What?
Do not hasten above the Most High.
Uh-huh.
For thy haste is in vain to be above him.
Don't be so quick. Don't haste on nothing before the Most High. The Most High move when he want to move and how he want to move. You can't rush the hand of the Most High. Why he ain't delivered me yet? I'm fighting in this fiery furnace. I'm wasting away. I need to be delivered. How long? You can't haste his hand. You need to endure that up. And the only way to endure that, you got to give up. You got to give up all rights and privileges. We so much want to be delivered out of whatever pain you got. And I understand I got pain myself. We want so bad to be delivered from pain. But pain is good. How can you say that, Al? Pain is so good. Pain gonna make you that true warrior. He sees something that you don't even see. You too busy looking at your situation and you ain't looking at the possibilities. Just like Gideon. Gideon, they were in captivity under the Midianites. And Gideon was in this whole picking grain. He had to sneak and get it for fear of the Midianites. And the angel of the Lord came to him and said, "Oh mighty man of valor." He was like, "Who the hell are you talking to? That ain't me." He was so low in the crust, he didn't even know the angel of the Lord was calling him a mighty man of valor, bro. We are men of the Lord. We are our ancestors, damn it. That's who we are. We crushed the enemy. Esau ain't nothing but a bug. These nations ain't nothing but roaches. We got the one true God. He'll clean out a whole generation if you don't believe that. He'll wipe out a whole generation if you allow what's going on at your job and what's going on in your household to deter you from this mission. He'll get rid of you. He's no respect of persons among the Israelites. Am I correct? We are the gods of the earth. Call to mind what happened yesterday. Is some more on that? Come on.
For thou hast much exceeded.
Thou hast much exceeded.
Do not the souls also of the righteous ask questions?
Ask what?
Ask questions.
Read.
Of these things.
Read.
In their chambers.
Saying what?
Saying,
And Nate Chambers in the band saying what?
How long shall I hope on this fashion?
How long am I going to hope this way? Because I'm hoping, but I ain't seeing no outcome. I ain't seeing no profit. And that's what's driving a lot of us crazy. A lot of this driving us crazy because we see what the scriptures say, but I've been hoping on this fashion for 10 years and ain't nothing happening. And the reason why it ain't nothing happening because you ain't man enough and you ain't woman enough to get that thing up to your God. We don't even know what kind of God, what kind of power we got. Thank you, bless you. We don't even understand. We are weaker than our ancestors. David was a mighty man in appearance and in heart. We are so low than our ancestors, but we can take that thing back. It's some Judas in here. It's some Esthers in here. You are your foremothers who did amazing feats in the sight of the nations. Do we believe that? Read.
When cometh the
fruit
of the floor of our reward.
When cometh the fruit of the floor of our reward. Read. Does it on that? Go back. 1 Maccabees 2. Let's finish it up. We got to stop playing with these scriptures, man. And stop just coming up here every Sabbath and then going home, leaving here, hear a good word from the Most High, and don't apply it. You need to stop. We need to stop doing that. You young people, now you're growing up. Now you're able to go out here and experience society and life as a young man or young woman. How dare you leave this behind? How dare you leave behind the teachings of our Father? Did we forget what the wisest man said in Proverbs? My son, receive my instructions. Tie them upon thy finger and forget them not. Have we forgot that? Put thy law upon thy frontlets. But I know some of us young folk, we want to say, well, I ain't worried about calling y'all. This is my life. I want to live my life. I want to do my thing. I understand how mom and daddy did, but I want this I want to experience. Oh, yeah, you keep playing. You're going to experience. You're going to experience something heavy. Teenage pregnancy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, having a little baby growing on inside of you. Now you can't do what you really wanted to do because now you pregnant. Now you in the mind frame, or should I have an abortion? Now you want to be a murderer. Just because you ain't want to sit the hell down and do what mama and daddy instructed you to do. The son didn't want to listen to. He just wanted him a little piece of nookie. Now he got AIDS. Now his little thing looking funny to him and it scared him. It scared him. He's like, oh, bro. Because we don't want to listen, huh? A lot of us don't get no second chance at this, man. We need to take heed now. It said, when you come to serve the Most High, it said, what? Prepare your soul for temptation. Young people, y'all need to listen, man. The boring life, he read the precept earlier, the boring life is acceptable. The content life, being content with what you have, that's a sweet life. Yeah! What's wrong with having, I'm going on a little tangent right now. What's wrong with having 4 bills out? What's wrong with just having 4 bills? Like rent or mortgage, lights, phone bill and insurance. Like 5, food. No, you should have bought the car cash. Stop playing. Why can't we just have 5 bills? Why we running around here on 15, 20 bills, man? White bill. Come on, bro. A content, plain Jane life is a sweet life, huh? Man, I ain't got but 4 or 5 bills, man. Well, you ain't getting no money, but bro, I'm comfortable. I ain't got no worries. I ain't worried about the credit card company hitting me up, bro. It's so sweet, like, just to have a plain thing, bro. That's what we got to be at, huh? You got to give it up. Who ready to give it up? Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say. Who ready to give it up? See, we had a problem with the cell phone about 2 weeks ago about them apps. Folks didn't even want to give up the apps. Who want to give up the credit cards and the bills and who want to do that? Oh, the son of the hand Who? You got to give it up? You see that? Read 51.
First Maccabees 2 and 51.
Come on.
Call to remembrance what acts our fathers did.
Watch this.
In their time.
Call to remembrance what acts our fathers did in their time. And every last one of our ancestors, whether male or female, dealt with giving up something. They all dealt with that at a point in their life. Watch this. Read.
So shall you receive great honor and an everlasting name.
Read.
Was not Abraham found faithful in temptation?
Abraham was found faithful in temptation. Read.
And it was imputed to him for righteousness.
Why was he found faithful in temptation? Because he was willing to let go or give up his son. You see that? And it was added to him for righteousness. Read on.
Joseph, in a time of his distress.
Joseph, in a time of his distress.
Kept the commandment.
Kept the commandment.
And was made Lord of Egypt.
And was made Lord of Egypt. What commandment did he keep? Thou shalt not commit adultery. Love thy brother. And he was made Lord of Egypt. Read 54.
Phoenix, our father, in being zealous and fervent, obtained the covenant of an everlasting priesthood.
Read verse 55.
Jesus, for fulfilling the word, was made a judge in Israel.
Well, that's not Christ. Who is that Jesus? Joshua. Read on.
Caleb.
And that's not Joel's brother. Caleb. Oh, praise it. This is just a joke. But we are our forefathers. Caleb, for what?
For bearing witness before the congregation to receive the heritage of the land.
What was the witness that he made? And this is what every man and woman can do. What did he do?
He revealed the lie that they had told about how the condition of the land that they were going to.
Right. What did he say? Just in short.
Basically, he told them that the land was not that the land was, it was a fruitful land. It was
right. Come on. And let's go do what?
And let's go and fight.
Let's go fight and get it. Huh? That's right. Right. What did he have to give up that everybody else didn't, and it was all wiped out? Who said it? What did he say? Fear. He walked by faith. A lot of us ain't going to be able to endure, man, because you're hanging on to that fear, bro. What you afraid of? You afraid of the husband leaving? What are you afraid of? You afraid of the wife getting on down? With the kids? What are you afraid of? Afraid of losing the job? Because I know most of us from paycheck to paycheck. What are we afraid of? I'm talking to myself. What are we afraid of? It's an insult and it's a middle finger up to your God. You sitting around here afraid of something that's tangible. You afraid. You don't know. You in fear of the outcome. In fear of how it might turn out. And you serve a mighty God. Right. What are we afraid of? Put it right to your forefront. And I pray you get rid of that today. Every last one of us got either at least one. It's something you scared of. And if it happen, you will lose your mind. Yeah, he keep us in bondage with fear. The Most High God has not given us the spirit of, but a peace and of a sound mind. What are we afraid of? You scared of something. And who gave it to you? It ain't the Most High. The Most High wants you to trust in him. He want to show out on your behalf, and you holding his hands behind his back because you scared. Bro, he could have been showed out, bro. You could have been had a tremendous testimony to say, come up in the church and say, bro, look what the Most High did for me. Look where I was at, and look where I'm at today. Look what he did for me. You don't even have a testimony because you scared. We scared. Peter was allowed to walk on water because he gave up fear. We need to give up fear. I need to give up fear. I am going to perfect this. Father, I pray. I want to try to do it before I give up the ghost. Yes. Yes. Because fear is going to keep me from the kingdom. Fear is going to keep me in a position where I don't fully trust him. And the scriptures say, fully trust the Most High. That's what it say. Keep reading.
David, for being merciful, possessed the throne of an everlasting kingdom.
Continue.
Elias.
Who was he merciful to? Saul. Now, mind you, we're reading a lot of the fruits of the Spirit right there. They hidden. David was merciful. Caleb had faith. Joshua fulfilled the word and was made a judge. He was long-suffering. The fruits of the Spirit right there. Continue.
Elias, for being zealous and fervent for the law, was taken up into heaven.
He was zealous. He was fervent for the law and was taken up to heaven. These individuals changed stuff, bro. Read.
And Ananias, Azarias, and Mishael, by believing, were saved out of the flame.
They could have had fear, but they were saved out of the flame. Read.
Daniel, for his innocency, was delivered from the mouth of lions.
Continue.
And thus consider ye throughout all ages.
And thus consider ye throughout all the ages
that none that put their trust in him shall be overcome.
Facts. Now, watch the next verse.
You better read your Bible.
Read.
Fear not.
What?
Fear not.
What?
Fear not.
What?
Fear not. Fear not.
We gotta wake up, bro. This is not entertainment. This is me in the spirit of the Most High praising. This is us trying to wake you the hell up. Command the army. Stir them up. Get them ready so when they get home, it's a whole different story, huh? When I get home, it's going to be a whole different story. If this situation ain't moved out of my life, this situation will not move me. Period. I'm going to have a good day today. Is there something wrong with saying that? The Most High is good to me. Is there anything wrong with saying that? I'm going to have faith in the Most High, and I shall not be moved. Is there anything wrong with saying that? Well, why the hell we ain't saying it? In the fire. It's easy to say it amongst the brothers and sisters. But when you get home, can you say it then? That's the test, get rid of that fear. Like now I said, the basis of all our stuff is fear. It's fear. Find out what you're afraid of. Lock it in. Write it on paper. Ooh, you know what? A lot of us, I'm afraid of doing that. To really write on paper, I am afraid of this. And then trust the Most High on it. What you afraid of? Are you willing to give up that fear because the Most High didn't give it to you? We can't get what the Most High has for us because our hands is full of fear. In order for him to fill your hands, you got to let go of that fear. We Israelites. Read on.
Fear not then the words of a sinful man.
Right.
For his glory shall be dung and worms.
His glory shall be dung as worms. I'm not going to even deal with all this. Give me Proverbs 17:22. We're going to be done with this. Fear. Give up. If we can now. Go ahead and read it from the King James. Let's get it from the NLT. Read that verse 22.
Proverbs chapter 17 and verse 22.
Read it.
A merry heart doeth good like a medicine.
Read that again.
A merry heart doeth good like a medicine.
And we're going to end with Sirach 30. We're going to end with Sirach 38 because that's half the problem up in the house. It's fear. That's what's bringing the sorrow. It's fear of losing the house, losing something. That's what it is. A merry heart doeth good like medicine. Read.
But a broken spirit.
But a broken spirit.
Drieth the bones.
Drieth up the bones. Get Genesis 37 and 35. Genesis 37 and 35. Even our forefather Jacob was distressed. 37 and 35. Watch what he says.
Genesis chapter 37 and verse 35.
Read it.
And all his sons and all his daughters.
Read verse 34. Matter of fact, read 33. And get that in the NLT. We got to make this thing happen. We almost done with this.
Verse 33.
Read.
The father recognized it immediately. Yes, he said, it is my son's robe.
It's my son's robe, the coat of many colors. Read.
A wild animal must have eaten him.
Come on.
Joseph has clearly been torn to pieces.
Read.
Then Jacob tore his clothes.
Read.
And dressed himself in burlap. He mourned deeply for his son.
He mourned deeply for his son.
For a long time.
For a long time.
His family all tried to comfort him.
Everybody tried to comfort him. And guess what? Joseph wasn't even dead. He didn't tell him. Let that sink in. Joseph wasn't even dead. He thought he was. For what?
That just go to show the Most High sovereignty. He do what he want to do.
He do what he want to do.
He could have came and told Jacob then.
Yeah. And but he allowed him to suffer that for a long time. He wasn't even dead. Gone. He mourned deeply for his son for a long time. Look at your life. What you been mourning for a long time? Because it really ain't like that in the eyes of the Most High. He see what's ahead. You don't. We see just the coat of many colors, and we've been deceived by the blood that's on it. And the person who's missing, they're both to be having it on. We deceived by the trees, but missing the forest. Go ahead, Op. So that's an extra biblical text. You see that? So this thing is kind of heavy. Keep reading.
His family all tried to comfort him. But he refused to be comforted.
See, when a man don't want to be comforted, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Let him mourn. Leave him alone. Read. Watch what he says.
I will go to my grave mourning for my son.
I'm going to go to my grave mourning for my son. Read.
He would say, and then he would weep.
And then he would weep. Mourning was so much on Jacob. He said, I ain't never getting rid of this. I'm going to the grave mourning my son. That's an example for all of us. He didn't tell him. He just perceived it. Perception is an MF. To perceive something and it really ain't like that, it really ain't like that, but you insane. You going left and right because it preceded. It ain't like that, Seriously, it ain't like that. You see that? And that brings in fear. And then fear produces anxiety. And then anxiety, death. Give me the video. I was looking at something yesterday. It's a documentary. I'm almost done with this, y'all. It was a documentary called The Burning Church. That one right there. Start at minute 3:22. This documentary about the integration of churches, the black church integrating with the white church. And this is a small clip. I want you to play. Not that one, King. It's another one up there. Right there. A Time for Burning. Start at 3:22. I want y'all to check this out. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to get 2 more precepts and we're going to be up out of here. We're going to get 2 more and we're going to get up out of here. But I just want y'all to see that. We want y'all to see that, man, that, you know, we need to give up. The things that we've been doing, what is insanity? Doing the same thing, over and over again, expecting different results. What's going to change in your situation that you was doing yesterday, you're going to do it today? You're going to get the same results. Go ahead and play that. Watch this.
Know that. Thank you. A few particulars that make Omaha different from New York are just incidental. The problem exists because white people think they're better than black people and they want to oppress us and they want us to allow ourselves to be oppressed.
This is I agree with you perfectly. This is the basic problem.
And what do you
white people think they're better than others?
I can't solve the problem. You guys pull the strings that close schools. You guys draw the boundaries that keep our kids restricted to the ghetto. You guys write up the restrictive covenants that keep us out of houses. So it's up to you to talk to your brothers and your sisters and persuade them that they have a responsibility. We've assumed ours for over 400 years, and we're tired of this kind of stuff now. We're not going to suffer patiently anymore. No more turning the other cheek. No more blessing our enemies. No more praying for those who despitefully use us. We're going to show you that we've learned the lessons you've taught us. You studied your history, and you did not take over this country by saying we shall overcome. You did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with a man and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, you rape entire continents and races of people. Then you wonder why these very people don't have any confidence or trust in you. Your religion means nothing. Your law is a farce, and we see it every day. You demonstrated it in Alabama. And I can say you because you're part of the whole system. You profit from it. In fact, you make your living from it. You could walk around and talk to people, stand up in your pulpit on Sunday and preach nice little songs and say, now we're going to give thanks to the Lord for he is good and old Jesus be among us. As far as we're concerned, your Jesus is contaminated, just like everything else you tried to force upon us is contaminated. So you can have them. I wish you would follow.
Take it off. That's the mind frame. That was over 50 years ago. We're done. We done gave it up. We're through with your Jesus. We through with your churches. We through with it. It's everything we launch in history. We through with it. We giving it up. Give me the next video. But just like that in 2026, go down one. No. We're going to say that one for last. Yeah, that one right there. Stay out the way, people. When we say give up, that means know that the Most High God is going to fight on our behalf. Go to your chambers. Right, go sit down somewhere. Because a lot of our people are not. This is the reaction of a lot of the hangings that have happened in Mississippi. And they got a new group out called Operation No Way. And he going to let you know about it. Go ahead, Doc. And young people, y'all pay attention.
We have launched a movement called Operation No Way. And you may be asking me, what is Operation No Way? Well, I tell you what is Operation No Way. We, the black community, have decided to take matters into our own hands. As black, brown, and African Americans here, we can no longer trust the government to handle things for us. We can no longer trust the law enforcement to do what is right. So we will take matters into our own hands to protect ourselves and our children in a legal way that's peaceable unto all. And that way is, right now as we're speaking, 75% of the black, brown, and African Americans here in the state of Mississippi that has a 21-year-old son or daughter or older that is eligible to receive a permit and license to carry a concealed gun or weapon here in the state. We're in the process of doing that right now. Right now, we're in the process of picking up our children from college campuses and starting paperwork as you and I are watching and talking in this video right now. As you and I are talking right now, this is what is taking place. Right now, Bass Pro is selling out of guns. Right now, Walmart is selling out of guns. Right now, the gun ranges are filled with people right now that's practicing because we can no longer afford for our sons and daughters to go out unprotected. Now, all of us believe in God and have faith in God and we're walking right, we sure enough going to walk armed this time. Not only will we have the shield of faith, the sword of the Spirit, we're going to have a gun on our hip just to make sure as we're walking with our feet shod the preparation of the gospel of peace among our citizens, we're going to make sure we carry us a peace so we can protect our peace as it pertains to our family. So that's what's taking place here in Mississippi. And we're calling every black, brown, African-American family to go. If your child is at the age of 21, your son and your daughter, and they meet the qualifications, by all means. Because I'm telling you right now, the pawn shops are selling out guns. It's just that serious.
Cut it off.
So in about 2 months from now.
Now, this is going on right now due to all the hangings and lynchings in Mississippi. Because they know ain't nobody coming to rescue. Right. In some places you don't. But they talking about our young folks on these college campuses. And that's why we want to get with our young people. Because some of our parents here might not feel as comfortable to arm their son or daughter with an automatic firearm to protect themselves. Semi-automatic. Okay? So this is what's going on in the world. I'm telling y'all, and I've been saying it, the Most High is the master chess player. And when he said nation shall be against nation, he meant it. There will be a civil war breaking. It's happening now. As we speak, it's happening in America and around this world right now. White folks are tired and black folks tired. It's happening right now. Give me the next video. They put it in the movies. Whoever seen the movie The Gates? Raise your hand, you've seen the movie The Gates. You seen it? Play that last clip right there. This is a small little clip from there. Watch this. You have to listen to it because the sister or brother, whoever recorded it, they had it on their phone. But it's called The Gates. I looked it up. It's an actual movie. I haven't seen it yet. But this is one of the scenes out of the movie. Check it out. Check this out. And we're going to get 2 more precepts. We're going to be out of here. We're going to bid everyone shalom. But we have to get in position. Oh, yeah. Oh, nope. For real. Now watch this. This is the movie. It's called The Gates. And you can check it out at home. I don't know what platform it's on, but just check out this scene. There's a white individual that has them hostage or held hostage with this gun, and there's 2 black brothers on one side, and looks like 2 sisters sitting down, and listen to the conversation, if we can blow it up a little bit. Well, we might not need to blow it up. However you can do it, Idris. Check it out.
You don't know your scripture. You're so full of shit. I'm named after Jacob, founder of the 12 tribes of Israel. And Jacob was born the younger brother to Esau, who being the firstborn was entitled to the birthright and all the blessings that came along with it. You know why you've never met anyone named Esau? Because Jacob stole that birthright. He conspired to deceive his blind father, and he took what was his, because he was not called upon to simply let God's will be done. He was called upon to seize his destiny. That church my destiny. I'm here for my birthright. Just told me. You're not gonna do that.
You hear what he said?
Us. You don't know your scripture.
I'll stop right there.
I made
He
that.
said we here. He said we here for our birthright. Don't you never, ever forget. This man has not forgotten what Jacob did to Esau. The Bible said they have a perpetual hatred, right? They ain't forgot. The ones at the higher level, they know who we are. They know exactly who them African Americans, them Latinos, they know who they are. And they know what Jacob did to their forefather Esau, and they ain't never got over it. The lower level don't know nothing about this. Even some of the lower levels of Jacob don't even know what's going on. They know. They know. Stay out the way, family. It wouldn't be true. Go ahead.
Yeah, they know that even in that episode of them, I think it was episode 10, that was a very deep episode because they started reading out the Bible, and Deuteronomy 28 said that the Most High, that God gave us over to their hands before they had put out the black people's eyes, and they had brutally burned them and killed them.
That's right. That's right. That's right. We're going to end with two more. We're not going to read this whole story. I do a lot of just filling in, but I want to get to the point. Got two more. Give me Numbers 11, and then we're going to go to 2 Kings, and we're going to be done. And we're going to just get to the point with this. Numbers 11. Numbers chapter 11. Watch this. You got to give up. Give up. You got to give up. Yep. Numbers 11, start at verse 10.
Numbers chapter 11, starting at verse 10.
Even Moses got to a point where in his life he couldn't handle it, and he was ready to give it up, but the Most High gave him provisions. So when you get to the point where you're ready to give it up, the Most High going to send what you need, like he always do. Read verse 10.
Then Moses heard the people weep throughout their families.
Read.
Every man in the door of his tents.
Read.
And the anger of the Lord was kindled greatly. Moses also was displeased.
You see that? Come on.
And Moses said to the Lord.
And why was the Most High greatly upset? Because Israel, the same thing Israel keep doing. We always complaining about what we ain't got, what we need. Read.
Wherefore hast thou afflicted thy servant?
Read.
And wherefore have I not found favor in thy sight, that thou layest the burden of all this people upon me?
Who is talking?
Moses.
Read that again. Let's listen to what Moses said.
Wherefore hast thou afflicted thy servant?
No, 11.
And Moses said to the Lord, wherefore hast thou afflicted thy servant?
Why have you afflicted me, Most High? Read.
And wherefore have I not found favor in thy sight?
It seems like what I'm going through, and by me being afflicted, it feels like you don't favor me. It feels like you really don't like me. Read.
That thou layest the burden of all this people upon me.
You laying the burden of my whole family upon me. You acting like I don't have no favor, Father. What's going on? Read.
Have I conceived all this people? Have I begotten them? That thou shouldest say unto me, carry them in thy bosom.
Carry me in thy bosom.
As a nursing father.
You telling me to carry all this weight, all this in my bosom. Read.
Beareth a suckling child unto the land which thou swearest unto their fathers.
And you telling me to carry these people to the promised land. Watch what Moses said. Read.
When should I have flesh to give unto all this people?
My wife asking for stuff, what we gonna eat, what she need, my kids on me, my whole household on me. It's heavy, Father. But you want me to take them to the promised land, but it's too much. Read.
For they weep unto me.
For they always crying unto me.
saying.
Saying what?
Give us flesh.
They always asking of me. Everybody want a piece of me. And they asking me, give us flesh, Moses. Read.
That we may eat.
That we may eat. Read.
I am not able to bear all this people alone.
Read that again.
I am not able to bear all this people alone.
Read.
Because it is too heavy for me.
Who can relate? Read.
If thou deal thus with me, kill me, I pray thee.
Read.
Out of hand, if I have found favor in thy sight.
Now, Moses wanted to give up or give it up. Why have you put this burden up on me? But this is what the Most High does in that time of your need. Watch what he do for Moses. Read. And he can do it, he gonna do it for you, but you gotta believe that. Read.
And let me not see my wretchedness.
Read.
And the Lord said to Moses,
what did the Lord say?
Gather unto me 70 men of the elders of Israel.
You see that? Read.
Whom thou knowest to be elders of the people. And officers over them.
Read.
And bring them unto the tabernacle of the congregation.
Read.
That they may stand there with thee.
That they may stand there with thee. And that's all I want on that. The provision of Most High always send, he always send help. When it's too much for you to carry, and you feel like you ain't going to make it, the Most High is going to send in what you need. He's going to send in provision. We got to believe that. Last one, get Kings, 2 Kings 19. And I'll paraphrase this. King Hezekiah was, he was receiving some threatening letters from the king of Assyria. And the king of Assyria was telling him, don't believe in your God. Your God ain't going to deliver you. Have you ever had anybody in your life do that and say that? Man, look, man, God ain't going to deliver us. It don't matter if you're an Israelite. No, it ain't going to. Look, we need to do this. You saying, no, we're going to trust in the Most High. No, we don't need to trust in the Most High. We need to do this over here. We did all right. Right, and their God. Right. How you think you're going to escape my hand? And that's what your fearful situation is telling you. And that's why we keep holding on to it, because we didn't see whatever got us afraid. We didn't see how it was dealt in somebody else's life. We seen what it did for their household, and we're afraid that if it happened to me, I'm going to experience what he going through, or I'm going to experience what she done went through. And I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want to lose whatever it is I'm in fear of losing, because I saw what they went through, and I don't want to go through that. This is what the king of Assyria is telling him. Bro, you need to come on and just, man, go ahead and surrender the whole army of Israel. Go on, drop it off. Your children, everything, all this mine. Go on, get up. You going to have to do it, because look at what I did to all these other folks, all these other gods. How you going to resist? So tell your God that it ain't going to work. Watch what Hezekiah does, and this is what we need to do. Let's get to the point. Get 2 Kings 19, read 13, and we're going to yield. This is what giving up really looks like. Go back up. Let's read right there. Go up real quick, King. Yeah, right. Read that. And we're going to end. Now watch this. Read verse 11. Come on out.
2 Kings chapter 19 and verse 11.
Watch this.
Behold, thou hast heard what the king of Assyria hath done to all lands by destroying them utterly. And shalt thou be delivered?
And shall you be delivered? This is what the enemy does. He brings in fear. What are we afraid of? Read.
Have the gods of the nations delivered them, which my fathers have destroyed?
Have their gods delivered them? Read.
As Gozan and Haran and Rezeph and the children of Eden, which were in Thelasar.
Read.
Where is the king of Hamath?
Where is the king of Hamath? We destroyed him. Read.
And the king of Arpad.
Where is that king? Read.
And the king of the city.
Come on.
Of Sarabur.
Read.
Of Henna. Of Iva.
And Hezekiah is reading this. He's like, oh, he reading this. The king of Assyria is trying to put fear in the king of Israel. Watch this. Read 14.
And Hezekiah received a letter of the hand of the messengers.
Now watch this.
And read it.
He read it. This is what he did. This is a prime example of how to give up. Read.
And Hezekiah went up unto the house of the Lord. And spread it before the Lord. And Hezekiah prayed before the Lord. And said, O Lord, God of Israel, which dwelleth between the cherubims, thou art the God, even thou alone, of all the kingdom of the earth.
Read.
Thou hast made heaven and earth.
Read.
Lord, bow down thine ear and hear. Open, Lord, thine eyes and see, and hear the words of Sennacherib, which I sent him to approach the living God.
We're going to stop right there. What Hezekiah did is what I got to practice, and every last one of us got to practice. When you got an issue, when something in your life has you fearful as an Israelite, as a man or woman of the Most High Yahweh, you need to take that threat, take that situation, and just lay it before the Most High and tell him about it. Can we do that? Or we got to handle it ourselves? All praise. I yield, family. We thank everybody online for logging in. Everyone who's online, we pray y'all have the rest of your holy Sabbath, your Shabbat. Get some rest, enjoy with the family the rest of your Sabbath. And we pray the word was edifying. We pray we stirred you up in the spirit to get you to go and do something about that fear that's in your life. The Most High God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a peace of sound mind. Give it up. All praise to the Most High. Until next time, we are Isaac, Israelites, something about Christ. We say Shabbat Shalom.
The page to hear the sound.
All praises to the Most High. All right, y'all.